You guys know how I made a whole video about spending a week improving my aim? Well, that was all for nothing. Cause I don't think I've had such a bad week for Val yet. Track was good though. Track was really good. Guys, it's official. I am going to plat. There's literally no hope for me anymore. These games have been less than ideal. And by that I mean they have been god awful. The first game, I didn't even play that bad. It's just that my teammates other than the Reyna just couldn't shoot back at the enemy. And you know how Asher is. If your teammates aren't good, then half of your impact just goes down the drain. Nah, I don't think just explaining this game will give it enough justice, bro. You guys gotta see the raw, unbridled footage of this game to understand how much this game sucked. Okay then.
Spike down mid.
See long.
It's gonna be one of those type of games.
Silver very low, silver very low. Let me commit here. Concussing backside. Okay. What? Freaking come out. Like, oh my gosh. I don't understand that. Come out. I said we're committing and they just stay there. And then I get killed by the dude who's concussed. One shot with a guardian too. Like Planton. There, he's out, Phoenix. Or not out too. Spawn. Suck in it.
Wait, just peek off me, peek off me.
Spawn in heaven.
Which one are you on? Heaven.
Jump
Top of
up.
the window.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Nice.
I should have said I have jump out. So he could tuck and hide and fight the Phoenix instead of fighting the Omen there. That could have been bad. Ducking backside, concussing back plat. Backside.
Last player standing.
I am the only one getting kills, I guess. All good. You could try walking up behind this sea smoke here, just hide from the silver dart. Because I've been placing it for a few rounds and not going there. Yeah. Just wait for the silver dart. We're gonna push some barrage. And we can't walk down it now because they didn't freaking. Okay.
Spike down. C.
On the bottom.
Go
We'll go
right.
see the. They are going. Oh my god, you have a flank. Yes, yes. You're so huge right now, Keyless. I think one way you go window.
Last player standing.
Kill him in the fuse.
Spike planted. Boom!
Defuse!
Red, there's another one. I'm not tweaking. Okay.
You had all the timing in the world, and you just sat garage.
They were C-linked, they could have just swung me. It was planted for them. What do you mean?
And take the gamble.
What?
Or you ping it and make them push you and take the one. You just let them play with you.
Whatever. And I didn't know where Reyna was either. All I knew was where thing was. I meant to feed someone.
Ika! Fucking Vader!
I'm not baiting. I was in the smoke. Okay, these niggas are pissing me off, bruh.
Concealment! Concealment!
Joke's over! You're dead!
Get out of my way! Pulling them in!
Run and gun.
Obscuring vision!
Sorry, A-long. Taking A. Recon.
Pulling them in!
Oh.
Spike down A. Killer!
One more A-long.
Obscuring vision!
One still A-long. Could be ult A now.
One enemy remaining.
Have spike.
Spike down A.
Last on A. From B.
Blocking vision!
70. Healed. From B1. Got top side.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Yeah.
Last player standing. Clutch.
Good try. Empty.
Attackers win.
Maybe I should have just normally fought there. The thing is, I had the timing perfectly. It just didn't come out of the astral form for some reason when I press X again. Honestly, you guys could tell me in the comments if what that breach was saying was correct, because to me it's like this, right? I just killed Omen, they know where I am, I know where Phoenix is, I don't know where Reyna is, I think the spike's planted for long and CT, so do I just run onto site and tap the spike gambling that Reyna is spawn, or do I just try to find a fight with the one person I absolutely know the location of and try to make it a 1v1? Personally, I just don't like the idea of leaving it up to chance like that, and with me doing that, I gained information on where Reyna was. If I just hit my shots on the Phoenix here, this round could have ended way differently. Now, I know there's a world where they don't swing me and actually try to play time, but let's be honest, that wasn't gonna happen. These guys have been running at us for 12 straight rounds. They no longer know what disciplined means. But yeah, you guys just tell me your thoughts in the comments. For the second game, all my teammates decided to have huge kahunas and interlock their agents, leaving me to fill. On the one map, I only know how to play one agent on. And as you would assume, things did not go so well. Not only because I was playing an agent I wasn't familiar with, but also two of my teammates started complaining in the first few rounds of the game again. Plus, we just hardly had any coordination. No, because one round I made a plan to go A or something along those lines, and it was like Clove was the only one who heard me, cause the other three went straight to B. I should try walking down A, hiding from the Fade Eye first. Walking
Right
down
there.
A. I'm pretty sure one plays A alone, and then Viper is always on B. There. They're going B, guys. They're going B, guys. Like, please tell me how I'm supposed to get out of this rank just by sheer luck? Looks like it. Guess what, guys? Say what? Thank you. This week is the last week of this cycle, so you know what that means, test week next week. Also, a new cycle is going to be coming up after that, so that's more sweet pain and agony. Anyways, today's workout was, how should I put this? Very wet. We had the normal 400 workout, but before we started, the rain decided to start to absolutely pour down. Then it stopped. Then it started again. Then it stopped. Then it started again. Then finally it eased up. but the field was soaked. And yes, I say field because that's the only thing there is to train on this island. And you guys don't know how hard it is to bend those corners normally. So imagine doing all of that in mud. Best believe everybody was slipping and sliding. But we had to get the workout in today. We didn't have to run the exact same times as before when the field was dry, because the kind of speed might have actually permanently folded a nigga. But it's all good. At least we finished the workout, and hey, most times it's better to just get the workout in than to not do the workout at all. The fall off is strong. I don't think there's any hope for him. He's worst player ever. This guy wants to get to it. Definitely loses this game. Nah, I'd win. Anyways, that's all I have for Val today. For those of you who don't know, I've been dealing with a slight problem in my adductor/quads, where if I exert force or power, the muscles in my hip flexor/groin area starts to hurt. And long story short, in order to remedy this, I needed to start doing isometrics. The first day of doing it, my left leg, the one that's bothering me, was literally starting to collapse. Now a week later, and you can clearly see the improvements I've made. And I'm not only improving in the single leg wall sits, but also my cleans and pulse squats. Today, I cleaned my max of last season, which was 180 pounds for reps. And if you guys remember my previous video, I said that I was actually struggling to push 165 pounds. So that's a huge jump to do in like 1 to 2 weeks. I told you guys that I would just have to get stronger, didn't I? My pulse squats weight also went up from 230 to 300 pounds. I'm telling you guys, improvements are coming faster and faster these days. It's gonna be trouble when I step onto the track when that season starts. I promise you. Oh, some more good news. I actually got to exalt myself in my squat jumps. Last week I tried to do those and I felt like I almost jeopardized my future with the amount of pain I was feeling. But no, I did 4 sets of it and didn't feel a thing. But it's still not 100% because I started to feel it a little after the 4th one. But that's much better than before, so I'm happy with that. Just a little bit more time and everything should be fine and back to normal, honestly. If you want to actually have fun and have a decent time climbing the rank ladder in Valorant, then do not, and I mean do not, pick Astra for majority of your comp games. It's not worth it. You will be miserable. Do not be like me. I am not the example you should be following. At this point, this channel has turned from showing how to climb the ranks with less selfishly impactful agents to just Astra slander. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Astra, but at the same time, I despise Astra. It's like a toxic relationship. I know she's bad for me, but I just keep on coming back because of that sense of familiarity. If I'm being frank, I just don't know how to get impact with this agent. Her impact is too reliant on my teammates. And I feel like her util isn't even that good. Sure, her smokes are fine, but her suck and her stun are both for close quarter areas. And if I'm in an open space, I just gotta pray to God I win the 50-50, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm really tempted to just retire the Astra until I get to a higher elo. But I wanna rank up playing her. I'm just really conflicted right now. Maybe I'm missing something. Today was our rest day, so you know what that means. Rolling. Just rolling. I don't wanna play this game anymore. It's actually making me depressed. I feel like I just don't understand anything about the game anymore. I'm making decisions that I just wouldn't normally make. I'm just utterly confused. And I've realized that I've been thinking so much in the game that 1, it affects my gameplay, and 2, I just don't calm as much as I used to. which is precisely the reason why I'm mid RR in Plat 3 right now. I'm too busy trying to figure out what to do when we're down rounds that I just completely stop thinking about anything else. And you can even see it in my gameplay. I hardly have any stars down here. I'm in my head now way too much. My brain feels like it's gonna short circuit. I feel way different than before when I was around Diamond 2 earlier in the act. And I don't know what's changed. Well, I guess I wasn't pressuring myself to play the game as much. Plus, I could just play the game more. I don't even play on Saturdays anymore because I have to edit and that's the only time I have the free time to do so. Something has to change, bro. I can't be doing the same thing every single time and expecting a different result. The old man with the crazy hair literally said so. So the first thing I think I gotta fix is the reason why I play this game, because right now it just feels like an obligation and not because I want to. I gotta try to start having more fun and stop taking the game so seriously. I get myself back into a state where I'm okay with losing a game. Because right now, whenever I lose, it just feels like I'll never get that RR back and I behave like it's the end of the world, which it's not.
Spike down A.
That's a freaking
Player standing.
I've got your trail.
I'm so tired of this game. The second thing I need to change, which I know some of you might dislike this decision, is the agent I'm primarily playing. Yes, I know I'm betraying her. It's harder for me than it is you guys, okay? I've been playing Astra basically since she came out, which is over 3 years by now. I don't want to do this. I'll know when I'm writing this script, I'm making excuses as to why I shouldn't bench her. But we gotta understand that certain agents are stronger in different settings than others. Just like how Reyna is pretty bad in pro play, Astra is pretty bad in ranked. With the exception of Paul, of course. Now, I know that it's probably my fault that I can't get impact out of her, but I would rather put her down for a bit, learn how to play the game properly, and then pick her back up once I do so. Because right now, everything is too complicated. In all honesty, I might go back on this decision by next week, but I just feel like I need a change of pace right now, man. Well, at least we know that if I have a bad day at Valve, then I know I'll have a good day in track. But I guess that doesn't really help since I go train and then come home and play Valve. Well, I guess it would work the other way around, but I'm not sure. Anyways, we had sleds and the interval running today. And for the first time in a long while, I didn't feel any pain when going through this workout. Yes, I know, it's quite the accomplishment. And I'm very happy about it, but my glutes, quads and shins started to tighten up during the workout. I rolled it out as best as I could during it so that I could finish the workout, but the feeling still persisted. I did finish the workout though, I just wanted to make that clear. When I got home, I did end up rolling my glutes out with a baseball, and as I thought, my glutes were so tight, I almost started screaming. But I got most of it released. If you guys are ever in a situation where you're unable to get a massage or for a spot or muscle but you need some kind of release, a baseball or softball works great. Of course it can't replace the actual massage, but it's a great placeholder for when you can't get one. Now let's talk about the video I have here for you guys today. As you can see, it's of us doing sleds, and I don't know if it's because of the angle, but I'm not seeing as such of a drastic difference in power exhaustion between my two legs like before. Which is a good thing. It means my left leg is getting stronger and there's not so much of a muscle imbalance anymore. But you can still see some amount of muscle imbalance here. By the way, the weight I'm pushing here is still 25 pounds. I still don't want to overdo it for right now. I still want to give my legs some more time to catch itself, especially since we have testing next week. And if everything goes fine in the testing week, then that'll be the full go ahead to start gradually increasing the amount of resistance I put on my body for sleds. I am actually livid right now. I didn't record any of my games today. Whatever, man. Well, the plan for the day was to just go and play a bunch of Swift plays to try out different agents and try to have fun while playing the game, which I did. I even aced. Granted, it was against some lower elo players, but still. Plus, I had some fun casually talking to some of the people in my game. I definitely felt better playing Swift play than comp, which is a given, but I think it has more to do with the fact that there's no stakes in Swift play. Like if I lose a Swift play, I don't feel like I'm being set back a whole bunch. But when I see the RR go down, it just feels like gaining back the RR will be so much more of a chore, and I dread it. But at least I felt positive emotions while playing Val today. It's crazy that that's a thing that I actually regard as something out of the ordinary. No, like think about that for a second. That is absolutely wild, no? Another day, another gym session. Today, again, I didn't feel any of the pain, so another W in that department. The only video I have here for you guys is of me doing quarter squats. I remember last week where I said I almost broke my spine during this exercise. Well, it wasn't to that extreme, but you guys understand just from looking at this. But yeah, this is actually how you're supposed to do it. Also, the weight is lighter here than last week since I have a mile relay coming up tomorrow, which hopefully I'll be able to get a ton of video for you guys on that. Our track club is the one who organized the whole thing. Clubs from the other islands, organizations, schools will all be racing tomorrow, so it should be a good time. Today was really fun. Got to see and talk to some people that I haven't talked to in a while. The run itself was okay, I guess. I'm not much of a long distance runner. From the first hill alone, I started feeling abnormally tired. Then just going down the rest of the straight, my gosh, I don't know what was going on, but my lungs them wasn't lungsing. No. I think it's because we had warm up too early, but I was still trying to make sure I kept warm, but I guess I didn't succeed. I don't know. The time I ran was about 7:26, which isn't bad, but it's not like crazy fast by track standards. The other athletes, them that came up from Tatola though, them guys had it missing. Them is like 800 and 400 runners and stuff, so we didn't know we was running just for time at that point. But yeah, I am crazy tired right now from that run, and all I want to do is go sleep. So if you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.
It's that training day, but I ain't Denzel. No, I'm bouncing back, even if I'm taking 10 L's. Hey, this that training day, but I ain't Denzel. Building up my spirit, treat the Bible like a dumbbell.